Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on the PYQ questions. Today we will discuss all those questions from the year 2012 to 2023 on the topic of calculus of variation. This is a part 1 of this lecture. Myself, Dr. Harish Garg. You can simply follow my YouTube channel Dr. Harish Garg, or else you can simply join and connect with me through my WhatsApp group here. What you will be found on this my YouTube channel, you can see you will find the PY questions on the eigenvalue on the playlist CSIR Net UGC GATE and IIT JAM. You can find the PY questions of the year 2009 to 2023, PY questions on the LPP, differential equations, optimization techniques, and many more are there. Apart from them, you also find the previous year solutions of the CSIR Net, all those previous years papers. So now we will see how you can solve these questions related to the calculus of variation from the year 2012 to this with the help of shortcut tricks. We are trying to solve the 25 plus question in this part, and once we will completed this part, we will upload the second video that is again related to the calculus of variation related to the next 25 plus questions on this PYQ. So what is the tips for you? What is the shortcut tips for you? Whenever there is extremal questions, then you have to always look about this function f. Depending on this nature of the f, you have always start with the Euler equation. This is my Euler equation. Whenever this f, that is this f, is independent of the x and y, then the solution always be here. There is no need to apply any technique. You just start with here. On the other hand, whenever this function is independent of the x only, then either you can start from here or you can start from here. That's depending upon you, but I recommended this one. So let's start with this video. Now here, this is the condition of the extremal. You can see this the functional are there, but the most important thing is you must need about some initial conditions. What are those initial conditions? About the point A, about the point B. But in this question, it is not given to you. Like of the next question, like of this question, you can see some initial conditions are given to you. In this question, this again conditions are given to you, but here it is not given to you. Then you can start with the Euler equation. You always start from here, f minus partial derivative f over y dash is 0. So if you substitute this value, this is my f, 1, partial derivative of 1 is 0. So what is the answer of this? 1 is 0, which is not possible. So what is the meaning of that? No extremal, sorry, what is the answer of this is? There is a no extremal exist on this problem. Rest all are cancelled. Look at the another one. Again, this the extremal are there. So you can see this is independent of x and y. Whenever there is an independent of x and y, the solution will be always ax plus b. What is the meaning of that? This is the straight line. So it means the first option is correct. Once is a straight line, what is the second derivative of this? Is a 0. So this option is also correct. Does not exist is a cancel out because this is the extremal we have obtained. Solution of this. Now we can start from here. Partial derivative of this minus of here. Now clearly says this is the independent of y. So this part will be 0. So it means the derivative will be 0. When it will be 0? When this part will be my constant. So if you take the derivative of this, it will be my here into 2y dash is c. So 2 will be cancelled out. So y dash will be c times 1 plus. So this option is also correct option. Okay, look about this one. Now in this case, you can see there is extremal which are there. Look at this part, which is always a constant. Why? Whatever the value of the y from here, it is computed at the point x is equal to 1, which is always a constant. So we look about here. Again, we can see this is the independent of x and y. So the solution will be again ax plus b. What is the given condition is? Y of 0 is 1. What is the meaning of that? B is my 1. So what is my solution? 1 plus ax. Once it is a 1 plus ax, so this is a quadratic, this is cancel out, this is cancel out. Now out of these two, we can substitute this value as here. What is the y of 1? 1 plus a. So it is 1 plus a square plus integration. What is the derivative of this is a, so it is a square of this. So what is the answer of this? 1 plus a square plus of a square. Now in order to extremitize, that is in order to find the maxima or minima, what you do, you can take the first derivative as a 0. So 2 plus 2a plus of 2a is 0. A will be my minus 1 by 2. When you substitute a is minus 1 by 2, answer is my second is the correct answer of this problem. Okay, look about the another one. So in this case, you can see from the previous questions, they are asking about finding the solution. But in this case, they are not asking any of the solution. They are just checking about the maxima and minima, weak maxima and minima. So what is the tips for you? You always find here, if this is greater than 0, then we call as a weak minima. If it is a less than 0, we call as a weak maxima. On the other hand, if it is a greater than 0 for some values of the x, if this is for all the values of the x, for all the values of x, if this is greater than 0 for some value of the x, then we call as the strong minima. And if it is a less than 0 for some value of the x, we call as the strong maxima. Now if this is my f, what is the solution of this? What is the value of this? It's a 2, which is greater than 0 for all the values of the x. What is the meaning of that? It is a weak minima. So that's the correct shortcut text for you. Okay, look at this one. So now we can start with the Euler equation. Here minus partial derivative and f upon y dash. So what is the meaning of that? It will be x minus partial derivative of 4y dash. So what is the solution of this? You can see this is the x minus 4y double dash is 0, or y double dash is x by 4. Now you can integrate 2 times here, you will get the solution, but I will tell you the shortcut tips for you. You can see the first option. If you take the second derivative, can you get the x by 4? What is the first derivative is? 2x by 12. Second derivative is not x by 4. This is cancel out. It is x square. Second derivative is a constant. This is cancel out. What is the second derivative of this? First derivative is my here. Second derivative is 2x plus 4 by 3, but it is not x by 3. What is the? This is the right answer. So if you take the first derivative, it is 3x square by 24 plus 23 by 24. What is the second derivative is? 6x by 24. It's x by 4. Right answer is my here. Or you can find the first derivative, that is my x square by 8 plus c. You can find this value, x cube by 24 plus cx plus d. You can substitute this value here. You will get the c and d as a constant. But there is no need. This is a simple shortcut text for you. Okay, look about this one. Again the extremal. Some conditions are given to you. Which of the following will minimize here? Clearly sees that y of 0 is 0 satisfied, but y of 1, u of 1 is not equal to 1 for this case. So it is cancel out. This is again cancel out. This is again cancel out. Right answer is 1. There is a very simple shortcut text for you. Okay, look about this one. So again, if you look about the options, they are not asking about the solution. They are not asking about the solution. It means there is no need to solve the Euler equations. So if you read this statement very carefully, what is the shortcut tips for you? Look at the options are there. Y is always a polynomial of even degree. So what is the meaning of that? This is my even degree, x4, x6 plus x cube plus x plus 1. These all are my even degree polynomials. So what I can do? I can simply take y is equal to x square. This is an even degree polynomial. Now check whether firstly it is satisfied. Yes. Is it satisfied? Yes. If it is satisfied here, this is x4 of dx. So what is the answer of this? 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. That is 2 by 5, which is not equal to 1. But this is the even degree, but this condition not satisfied. So it means my second option is cancel out. Similarly, y is always the odd degree. You can take any of the polynomial which is of the odd degree, like say x. Fine. Is it satisfied this condition? No. Y of minus 1 is 1 is not satisfied for this, it means this is also cancelled out. Now y is a unique or not? What will happen if y is unique? Since it is a polynomial, it could be either odd degree or it will be a even degree, but the second and third option already cancel out, so it means it is neither a here, it means no such extremal exists for this answer. So that's a simple, without solving you will get the right answers in a simple way. Okay, now look at here what is given to you. So this is the extremal given to you, but there is some another condition imposed to you. Look at that, whenever some condition is given to you and some another restriction is given to you, this is called as the isoparametric conditions. What you can do, you can define the f of this part, that is a y dash square plus lambda times of this restriction. Now you can apply the Euler condition, that is a partial derivative with respect to y and partial derivative of this. So what is the meaning of that? 2 will be cancelled out, y double dash minus of lambda y is 0. What is the meaning of that? There are the three cases, sorry, lambda is there. If lambda is 0, it will be give you y double dash is 0. So that will give you the trivial solution, but we need a non-trivial solution, so this option cancel out. When it is a positive, what will happen? So y double dash minus of this is 0. What is the meaning of that? M square minus lambda is 0, m is plus minus of root this. Again it will give you a trivial solution. These are my solutions, plus c2 e raised to power of this. By using these boundary conditions, initial conditions, you will get c1 0, c2 0. That is also not possible. Now the only case left behind is when it's a complex number, that's lambda is 0. When it is less than 0, the solution will be in the form of cos of this plus sine of this. Fine. Now y of 0 is 0. What is the meaning of that? c1 is 0, so the solution will be here. Fine. Now y of pi will be 0, it means c2 sine of this pi will be 0. So if this part, if c2 will be 0, it give a trivial solution. So for the non-trivial solution, you must have, this is a n pi, where n is natural number. So you can see lambda is my n. So what is my solution? You can see from here, the solution will be your, what is the solution? Y will be c2 sine n of x, where n is my here. Now it means it is in the form of the sine, so these are my cancel out. Now how you can find the constant value? You can substitute the value at here. So 0 to 2, c square is a constant, sine square nx of dx is my 1. So we all know what is the integration of this part. This is nothing but my pi by 2. This is 1. So what is the answer of the c? It is 2 over pi plus minus. So it means the first and the second both are the correct options. So you always remember this is the solution of this problem. Okay. Now for this problem, minus y dash square. Now we can start with the Euler equations of this. So what is the condition of this? So that is a 12x minus partial derivative of 2 minus of 2y dash is 0. So what is the meaning of that? This is minus minus plus y double dash is 0. That is y double dash is minus of 6x. Either you can apply these conditions, you can get the solution, but you can see that the second derivative is not the 6x, so first option cancel out. What is the second derivative of this? 4x plus 4x cube over 3. It is not be the minus 6x. X cube minus 3x square, then minus of 6x. It's a correct option. 2x 4x cube upon 2. Again the second derivative is my here, which is not minus, so the correct option is only C is my right answer. Otherwise you can integrate them firstly. So it is minus of 3x square plus constant, y is equal to minus x cube plus cx plus of d, or fine. Now you can apply these two conditions, you will get the right answer as here. But there is a simple tips for you. No need of solving like this way. Okay, so again the extremal are there. What is my f? Y 3x minus y. I can written as 3xy minus y square. Now we can start from here. What is the answer of this problem? So what is the partial derivative with respect to y? 3x minus 2y. What is the partial derivative? This is a 0. So it means 3x minus 2y 0. Y is equal to 3 by 2 x. So is this condition satisfied? What is the y of 3? So it's a 9 by 2. That is a 4, 1 by 2. This is satisfied. Is it y of 1 is 1? Not equal to 1. It means this solution not exist. It means there is no solution. An infinite solution, exact solution, unique solution cancel out, because this the solution does not satisfy the condition. Right answer is my D. Okay, look at this one. So again we can start from here. Partial derivative of y dash. So what is the partial derivative with respect to y? It's a 2y minus of 2 sin x minus, what is the y dash, is 2y dash. So 2 will be cancelled out. If I take as a common, 2 will be cancelled out. So minus y double dash is 0. So I can written as of this one. Now this is a simple ordinary differential equation. How you can solve that? This is the m square minus 1 0. M is plus minus 1. So c1 e raised to power x, c2 e raised to power minus x. So this is 2x cancel out. This is 2x cancel out. This is the complementary solution. How you can find the particular solution? So this is the d square minus 1 sin x. So I can written as d square is minus of a square. A is my 1. So it's a minus 1 of sin x. So what is the right answer of this? Minus 1 by 2 sin x. So minus 1 by 2 sin x is the right answer. This is cancel out. So third option is the correct option. Okay, look at this one. So again, firstly, okay, in this case only one condition is given to you, but the upper condition is arbitrary. What is the meaning of that? It could be k, say. Now whenever the second condition is not given to you, firstly you can see what is the y of 1. It is a 1 satisfied. Y of 1 satisfied. It is not satisfied. It is not satisfied. So out of this, first and third are the right option. Whenever there is a one condition which is not given to you, then the what is the shortcut tips for you? Always you can apply the natural boundary condition. What is that? You can start with here, then at the point of the lower, at the point of lower will be 0. That's the simple shortcut tip for you. So what is the partial derivative? This is my f. What is the partial derivative with respect to y dash? So 2y dash plus 2y at x is equal to 1 is 0. So there is no x. So y dash plus y is equal to 0. So what is the meaning of that? It's a simple ordinary differential equation. M is my minus 1. So solution will be c1 e raised to power minus x. So which condition is there? This is my right answer of this problem. And you can see y of 1 is 1. So what is the meaning of the y? Because we apply the condition at 1 and this is the condition at the 1. Y of 1 is 1. What is the meaning of that? C raised to power here. C1 is my e. So I can substitute here. What is that? E raised to power minus x is the right answer. Always remember, whenever one condition is not given to you, you have to apply the boundary conditions about here. Okay, look at this one. So this is the extremal. This is my f. This is my f. Now clearly says that this f, e of u dash, is independent of x and y. In this case, instead of the y is a u. So what is the meaning of that? Solution will be u is ax plus b. Apply the condition. U of 0 is 0. B is equal to 0. U of 1 is 0. So if b is 0, u of 1 is 0, it means a is equal to 0. What is the meaning of that? U is my 0 is the solution. Now you have to check whether it's extremal or minimum. Substitute u at here. So what is my j? Y dash, what is that derivative is 0. So it is a 0. So what is the answer of this? 1. What is the 1? This is my maximum R there. So it means this is my supremum value. So it means the supremum attained. It means the supremum obtained. So it attained the infimum? No, because nothing value is the 0. It attain the infimum? No. It attain the infimum? No. It does not attain the infimum. That's the correct answer of this problem. Okay, look about this one. So again you have to find the infimum value. So firstly we can start with here partial derivative minus partial derivative with respect to y dash is 0. So it is a 2. What is the partial derivative of this? Is a 2y dash. So what is the meaning of that? Is 1 minus y double dash is 0. What is the meaning of that? Y double dash is my 1. So whenever y double dash is 1, you can find, how you can find the solution of this? So y double dash is 1. So what is the meaning of that? Y dash is x plus constant, or you can say y is my x square by 2 plus cx plus of d. Now y of 0 is 0. Y of 0 is 0. What is the meaning of that? D is my 0. Y of 1 is 1. What is the meaning of that? 1 over 2 plus c is equal to 1. C is my half. So what is the solution of this? X square plus x over 2. But in this case we have to find the minimum value, infimum value. I can substitute this value at here. So what is the j? What is the y dash? So 2x plus 1 over 2. So I can take as a square, it's 4 plus of 2y, that is x square plus x of this. Now you can integrate from the 0 to 1. What is the integration of this? 2x plus 1 cube over 3, so 12, and 2 also be there, 24. X cube over 3 plus x square over 2 from 0 to 1. So I can substitute here, it's a 24, sorry 1 is a 3, 3 is a 27, 27 over 24 minus 0 is a 1 over 24, 1 over 3, 1 over 2, and here. So it's a 26 over 24 plus 5 over 6. So what is that? It's a 13, it's a 12. So 12 is the LCM, 13 plus 10, it's a 23 over 12 is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look about this one. Again, one condition is given to you, one extremal. So you can define the condition as f plus lambda g. So what is the f? Y dash square, g is my y. Now you can start with the Euler equation, partial derivative with respect to y, partial derivative with respect to y dash. So what is the meaning of that? It is lambda times 2y, y double dash is 0. So that means y double dash is here. So what is the meaning of that? If you want to apply this one, but what is the shortcut tricks? You can look about the option y double lambda by 2 is a constant. So you can see it's x5. If you take the second derivative, it can never be constant. X4 can never be constant. Never be constant. This is the right answer of this problem. There is no need to solve them. Okay, so again here we can start with the partial derivative. So minus 2ky partial derivative of x with respect to the now f with respect to y dash. So what is that? 2 will be cancelled out. So I can written as y double dash plus ky is equal to 0. It is a similar question as of the previous one. Clearly says that when you take k as a 0, it gives you as a trivial solution because y of 0 is 0, and moreover you can see this is 0 and y of pi is 0. You can clearly see that this is nothing but the Sturm Liouville problem. This is a standard Liouville problem. So the case only when lambda is less than 0. When it is less than 0, what is the meaning of that? You will get the m square plus k is 0. Okay, so you means you will get the plus minus root k iota. The solution will be my c1 cos root k x, c2 sine root k x. Now y of 0 is 0, it means c1 is 0. So if c1 0, it means this is cancelled out. Y is c2 sine root k x. So y of pi is 0. For the non-trivial solution, you will get this as a 0. That is, this is my n, where n is my natural number. So what is the y? Y is my c2 sine of, this is the same question as we discussed previously. Look at that. If I go back, which one? This one. This is a similar question of this. This is a similar question. Look and see that. So it will give the solution only this form, and the value of the c2 will be my here. So now we can come back again this problem here. Now this is the solution, that is n belongs to the. Now look at the options. It has a unique extremal for all the k. That is not true, because I can return n is my root k here. So for the different, because c of this is my arbitrary value, how many infinite values are there? So it is not a unique solution. If root k is not an integer, what is the meaning of that? If root k is not an integer, so it means this value will not be a 0 when y of pi is 0. So its value will not be a 0. It means c2 will be a 0. So if c2 will be a 0, you will get only as a trivial solution. That means one solution. So at the most one, that means one solution is the right answer. It has infinitely many solutions if root k is an integer. If this is an integer, that is a natural number. And since natural numbers are my infinite are there, so for each value of the n, you will have a new solution that has a infinite many solution. It has a unique solution if root k is an integer. If root k is an integer, if root k is an integer, this will be a 0. So it will not be a unique solution. It will not be a unique solution. That will give you a trivial solution, but trivial is not a unique solution. So that option is also cancelled out. So right answer is B and C are my correct options. Okay, look about this one. Now again you can see one condition is not given to you. So you have to apply the natural boundary condition. What is the natural boundary condition? Is partial derivative of this at the lower point. At the lower point x is equal to 0 is my 0. So we can take the partial derivative with respect to y dash. Here 2 e raised to power minus x y dash with respect to y dash at the point x is equal to 0 is my 0. So what is the meaning of that? It is y dash plus 1 is equal to 0. That is y dash is minus 1. This is the first condition. Now look at this extremal now, but condition in terms of the exponential. Now we can write this equation. We can start from here and we will use this even. Partial derivative with respect to y, 2 e raised to power x. Fine. Now with respect to of y dash, 2 e raised to power minus x y dash plus 2 e raised to power x is 0. Now you can take the partial derivative of with respect to x, y double dash minus 2 e raised to power minus x y dash plus 2 e raised to power x will be a 0. Now you can see this will be cancelled out. So it means in this case e raised to power x will be common, it will be cancelled out, 2 will be cancelled out, y double dash minus y dash is a 0. This is a simple ordinary differential equation. Now how you can find the root? M square minus m is 0. M is 0 comma 1. When m is 0 comma 1, you will get the solution as C1 C2 e raised to power x. So this is e raised to power 2x, cancel out, e raised to power 2 cancel out. How you can find this? We can apply the condition. What is the y of log? This is 1 C1 C2 log of 3, that is a 3 of C2. That is the meaning of this. Now if I compare this equation by this, what is my C1? That's a constant. C2 is my minus 1. Is it satisfied? 4 minus 3 1 satisfied. If you look about this, C1 will be my minus 2, C2 will be my 1. Is it satisfied? Yes, it's again satisfied. So none of the option cancel out. Now we can look about here. Y dash is my minus 1. So if I take from here, y dash is my C2 of this. This is at the point 0. So what is the value of this y dash at 0? C2. So C2 will be minus 1. So what is the solution of this is C1 minus of this. Which one is the right answer? Here. This is my correct answer of this problem. Because C2 will be my minus 1. So right answer is my 4 minus e raised to power x. Okay, now look at this one. How you can solve? Again you can see this is my, this is my independent of x. Once this is independent of x, but how you can solve that? You can simply take here y dash is equal to constant. So I can substitute here. What is the y? Y square, y dash square, y dash. What is the partial derivative? Because this is y square, y dash square. So it is my 2 y square, y dash only is my constant. Now what is that? If you open them, it will be my minus y square, y dash square is c, or I can minus c as a constant, another constant is say a. So what is the meaning of that? I can take simply y dash is my root of a is another constant, say b. So how you can integrate them? So it is my y square over 2, this is my bx plus c. Fine. Y of 0 is 0, it means c is my 0. Y of 1 is 1, so y of 1 is 1. What is the value of the b? B is my half. So what is my solution? So solution will be y square over 2 is half of x. So y is my root x. This is the final answer. Now you can see what is the value of the y. 1 by 4 plus minus 1 by 2. That is the right answer. Rest all options are cancelled. Okay, look about this one. So again we can start with here partial derivative with respect to y dash is 0. What is the f with respect to y? It's a 720x. No, sorry. It's a y double dash. It's a y double dash. So we have to write one more. This is a minus, then plus of y double dash. If it is a y triple dash, then you have to write here as minus s y triple dash plus and so on. But here there is only up to this, so we can written as a 0. What is the partial derivative with respect to y dash? Is a 0 plus what is the partial derivative with respect to 2y double dash is 0. Now it's a minus plus 2 times y of, now it's a partial derivative of this. So it will be my second derivative. So it will be my fourth order. So, or you can say y of fourth order is minus 720 by 2. That's a 360 of x. This is a simple ordinary differential equation. So it will be m4 is 0. M will be my 0, 0, 0, 0. So solution will be c1, c2x, c3x square, c4x cube plus, how you can find the particular solution? This is my m4 minus 360 of x. You can take the 4 times integration of this. First integration will be x square by 2. Second integration will be x cube by 6. Third integration will be x4 by 24. Last integration will be x5 by 120. Fine. This is a simple integration of x5. First integration is x square by 2. Second is x cube by 6 and so on. So it will be my x5 over 120. Is there any doubt up to here? Now how you can solve that? So I can simply clear this one. So the solution will be my here. I can write this equation as of here. So it means the maximum degree will be my 5. Is it? But 360 of x. Can you? Sorry. This is x square. This is x square. This is x square. So you have to take the 4 time integration of the x square. First one is x cube by 3. Second is x4 by 12. x5 upon 60. x6 over 360. So this is x6 over 360. So this is cancel out. x6 will be there. So x6 means this option will be cancelled out. Fine. Now how you can solve that? Now this will be the plus, this is a minus, this is plus, this is plus. Now that's a very simple. Now rest of the part is simple. You can apply this initial condition. No need to solve everyone. Y of this is a 0. Y of 0 is my 0. What is the meaning of the y0 is 0? C1 will be 0. This part will be 0. Y dash of 0 is 0. That means C2 will be 0. So that means if any coefficient of the x, no. Okay, what is a y of 1? Y of 1 is 0. So what is the y of 1? C2 will be 0, C3, C4 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now out of these options, what is the C3? Coefficient of the x square. C3 is my minus of 2. C4 is the coefficient of the x cube 2. Is it satisfied? C3 plus C4? Yes, this is satisfied. This is the correct option. Look at this one. C3 coefficient of the x square minus 6. C4 coefficient of the x cube 4. It is not satisfied. Right answer is only A. No need to solve the complete solution. You can simply write like this way. Okay, look at this one. So this is similar to this. I can simply take Fs. I can replace x of t, I can take as a y, so that I can take similar of this. Now I can take this equation again, partial derivative with respect to y dash. So what is that? It is alpha x. This is my 2y dash. Now again is a y double dash. So y double dash is my alpha by 2x. Okay, in terms of this, it will be alpha by 2t of this. Now you can take the second derivative, which will give you alpha by 2. The second derivative of this will be give you 3 t square by 2 plus 2 alpha t, 6 by 2t plus of 2. There is a 2 terms, but here is only one term, so it is a cancel out. It is the second derivative, but is the second derivative is a constant number, but is a function of the t. It is a square. This is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this one. So again, some condition is given to you. You have to write as a f of g. I think that's a similar question of this. Fine, this is my f. Now you can take the partial derivative 2 lambda y plus minus partial derivative of this. So again you can see this is a similar question of the previous one. We can take the 3 case and we will get this solution as c sine of root of this x. This is the solution we have obtained. Now how you can find? You have to find the extremal value. You can substitute this value as here. So it's a c square. I can take it as a n here from 0 to pi of dx is 1. So we all know c square, it values pi by 2 is 1. So c will be plus minus of root pi by 2. But we need the minimum value of this. So I can substitute this value as here. I can substitute this value as here. So it is 0 to pi. What is the derivative of this? I can take it as a n. So minus nc cos of nx. So it is a n square c square cos square nx here. So what is that? This is n square c square. The answer of this is my pi by 2. C is my this. So what is the answer of this? N square. Fine. Now which one is the minimal answer? Which one is a complete square? This is the one is my right answer of this. So n square, which is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at the last question about that. So which is similar to these previous question are there, but the answers are different. Look about this one, which is independent of x and y. So your solution will be ax plus b. Now apply u of 0 is 0, b is equal to 0, u of 1 is 0, a is 0. Fine. So solution will be 0. So once you substitute here, what will be your I? What is the derivative? U dash is 0. So e raised to power 0. That is a 1. So integration is 1. And the 1 will be my maximal. That is a supremum. Fine. If I write m as my here, so it means m is my 1. So m is my 1, m is my 1, m is attained. That's true because the supremum is attained. So m is my right answer here. Can you get the infimum? No, because this is only the one extremal, u is the 0. So no infimum attained. The same we have discussed in the previous example. So it means m infimum is my 0, m can never be 0. It means m must be a greater than 0. So m is 0, cancel out. M is my greater than 0. That's true. M is 1, that's true. And m is my infimum. Capital M is my supremum. That is attained. Small m is attained. That's a wrong answer. So the right answer is my B and C are my correct options. So this is the way you can solve these all MCQ questions of the previous year papers in a very simple manner. We will see the second part of the another questions related to this are there, that is related to the June and the December papers of this, again with the help of the shortcut tricks. Till then, you can simply follow my YouTube channel playlist CSIR Net, where you can find the previous videos. I hope you can like, share and comment on these videos. Best of luck students. Happy learning.